What connection is there between the Old Testament manna and the Eucharist in the New Testament? Because this is a question on which the Bible seems to speak a lot, but is surprisingly controversial among Catholics and Protestants. So in John 6, I'm the bread of life. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness and they died. This is the bread which comes down from heaven, that a man may eat of it and not die. So Jesus is clearly drawing some kind of contrast between the manna in the Old Testament and some kind of heavenly bread come down from heaven in the New Testament. And it's clearly identified with him in some way. In John 6:51, I am the living bread, which came down from heaven. If anyone eats of this bread, he will live forever. And the bread which I shall give for the life of the world is my, and then if you're a Protestant, you might be tempted to say teaching, because that's the way many Protestants interpret what's happening in John 6. But in fact, Jesus says, is my flesh. And he goes on several times to address this and to say, most notably at the end of a whole series of affirmations in John 6 verse 55, my flesh is food indeed, and my blood is drink indeed.